My name is Livio and I work for Defib Supplies at defibsupplies.co.uk. We're here today at the Addington Golf Club to celebrate something extraordinary that happened. One of our defibrillators, it was actually deployed here at the club, has been used in the last 4 years to save 2 people's lives. We're here today with Charlie Edinburgh from the Justin Edinburgh Tree Foundation and the club team that are going to tell us both stories. To have a defibrillator that's actually been deployed twice in the same location and saved 2 people's lives is something that is not the norm. So we felt that we really had to be here and tell everybody this story so that more people are actually motivated to have defibrillators on site like this.
Hello there, my name's Matthew Ham and I'm the F&B manager at the Addington Golf Club. I was involved in both instances at our golf club where 2 gentlemen had a cardiac arrest. I'll be talking about the first incident that happened in early March 2022. On the day the gentleman had his cardiac arrest, he was on the 6th green. One of his playing partners called the clubhouse saying that he's having a cardiac arrest. Within minutes we were on site with the Progetti Rescue Sam defibrillator. We provided 1 shock to the gentleman and performed CPR. With the help of London Ambulance Service, we were able to save the gentleman's life on that day. I'll now let Charlie and Darren talk to you about the second incident that happened earlier this year.
As Matt just mentioned, we're here at the Addington Golf Club today. Myself, Charlie Edinburgh from the Justin Edinburgh Free Foundation, and Darren Sheen from Echo 61 Events, a company that organises and supports the foundation hugely over the last 6 years. We're here at the Addington Golf Club today to deliver a CPR and defibrillator workshop, but also to talk about what happened earlier this year, Darren, when this Progetti defibrillator actually saved a friend of ours' life on the 4th green of the golf course. What do you remember of that day?
It was a lovely sunny day, and the 4 of us were out there, teed off on the 4th tee, making our way up to the green. I remember that Jamie was in the bunker.
Yeah.
John was on the edge of the green. Jamie's asking you for selfies in the bunker.
Yeah, I think he needed some photos of his clothes that he was wearing, yeah.
And I remember he had his dog with him. So the fun was around what was going on there.
Yeah. And
then all of a sudden, I've looked round and John has gone flat on his face.
Wow.
Both of us straight to him, rolled him over. I remember saying to you, Charlie, is he having a fit? Because he was frothing at his mouth and his eyes had rolled back. And you went, no, he's having a cardiac arrest. I said, right, you start CPR. I was screaming defib across the course and Jamie was on the phone to 999. So a team mentality of trying to help this man out in his hour of need.
Yeah.
You know, luckily, John and then Matty came along with the defib,
yeah,
and put a shock into him and saved his life, basically.
Yeah.
Because it was quick, it was efficient, and the training that you'd given me the year before had made all the difference.
Yeah, that's what I was about to touch on. I think, you know, as we mentioned, it was a day like no other. We woke up anticipating a wonderful round of golf, yeah, and you just don't foresee or envisage that this event could just happen to anybody at any given time, yeah, do you? So how important would you say not only the awareness, but actually the confidence and the competence to be able to perform effective CPR, but also knowing how to use this piece of equipment is?
The awareness is critical, and it's something that we've always done over the last 6 years of supporting you. You know, we want to get it out there. We want the petition to be signed. We want people trained, and it's massive.
Yeah.
You know, and without that, I wouldn't have been confident to help you. You know, and it's very hard doing CPR, as well as getting the message across for the defib to arrive.
Yeah.
You know, I always say that John was in the right place, right time, with the right people.
Yeah.
And down to this piece of kit and the people who were around at the time, amazing.
And I think that's what you've just said there. He was fortunate who he was with, where he was, but this shouldn't be about luck, should it? No. It should be that 100%. More people in this country around the world are better equipped to know how to act and what to do in that situation, and more of these need to be accessible.
100%, mate. Literally, you know, it should be something that's taught in schools. Education is vital.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I couldn't agree with that more. Yeah, it's the more people we can get trained and educated, hopefully see them survival rates increase. But yeah. How important do you think Justin's Law is, and what the charity? I know you've supported us hugely, but
honestly, it is massive. You know what you are doing in respect of your dad is incredible. And, you know, everyone should be getting behind you, getting this law passed, sign the petition, get it done.
Yeah.
You know, it means a lot.
It really, really does. So if you haven't done so already, please take 2 minutes of your time, head over to the Justin Edinburgh Free Foundation website, sign the petition for Justin's laws so that we can have more successful outcomes like John's story in the not too distant future.